Holy crap.
shit! Sorry for that, but what the heck did we just see?
For those who just finished watching this like we did, and yes, we're doing this right now because, I said yesterday that, I'd hoped, Raw would do well enough that it wouldn't become the afterthought for SmackDown, and, at the time, I thought it would be. Until we get to tonight's SmackDown. Literally in the first, 5 minutes, they just, yeah.
So the show starts with Kevin Owens showing up as, the new U.S. champ, as for those who have seen Battleground are aware of. He starts doing his spiel, going on about AJ stealing his title, which, whatever. He talks about defending his title with the honor it deserves and reinstates the Kevin Owens Open Challenge for the title. He starts saying mean things about the crowd in Richmond, Virginia, which is where they were at tonight. And then guess who comes out?
AJ Styles.
KO then calls AJ Styles' music stupid, which, well, let's not go there because I'm likely to lose my mind. Anyway, AJ...
Chris Jericho's back! I'm sorry.
He's all excited about that, and we'll get to that in a second for obvious reasons. KO says that AJ had better be coming out to congratulate him and say that he's the better man, and then AJ says that he wants a rematch for the title. And then, lo and behold, Jericho comes back. We're all like, what?
I don't know how they were able to keep the secret for the entire night, or for the entire week, whatever, how long, just... Damn, they surprised me.
Wow.
The crowd pops like crazy. This is Jericho's first return in 3 months. He's off the successful album and tour. Fozzie's reached over almost 7 million views on YouTube.
Just for Judas alone.
Mm-hmm. It's good to see Chris Jericho
back.
Oh
my god. For me, because I remember when Jericho had the long hair when I was a kid, and Jericho was my absolute favorite growing up. For me to see him come back is like, oh my god!
I'm digging the light bright scarf thing.
Me too, actually. So the crowd starts chanting Y2J, and then Jericho says it's the return of Jericho. Welcome back, man. And and then KO starts trying to find out what Chris is doing back, and Jericho keeps telling KO to be quiet, and then he turns around and says to shut up.
Note. Owens said he was not defending his title tonight under any circumstance. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. He said Jericho says he's back. Jericho wants his rematch, which he never had.
Which is true.
Then AJ's like, well, it's great that you're back, but I'm next for the title.
Basically those two going back and forth being like, no, I'm cutting ahead in the line. No, you ain't. I am. Yes, I am. No, you ain't. Yes, I am. And then they both get told to shut up.
Mind you, Jericho does put AJ Styles on the list.
Now oh yes, that was funny as hell.
And then Jericho pipes up and says, where the heck do you think you're going to KO?
Owens is trying to leave the building. He's like, come back here, you stupid idiot! Turns around.
And then Shane O'Mac comes out, which we're really glad to see after what happened to him.
And basically Shane decides, you know what? Tonight's main event is going to be this. U.S. title, AJ versus Kevin versus Jericho. Triple threat main event. Way to get the jump out ahead of Raw.
Then the next match after commercials.
Oh yes, the first match of the night.
Shinsuke versus Baron Corbin. Again.
Rematch from Battleground. Though, I must say this match was a lot better.
Yep. Shinsuke basically ends up dominating most of the match, although there's a couple of times where Corbin, looks like he's doing really well. Nakamura ends up kicking out after a deep 6.
Which was nice, by the way.
Nakamura takes control of the match and connects with his Kinshasa. And then Nakamura ends up winning the match.
Oh, hold up. He hit him with 2 Kinshasas.
Yes.
One to the back of the head, and then one to the front.
Yep.
Then he lays him out for the 3 count and just... He celebrates in the ring. Gets a good long celebrating in the ring as Corbin walks out of the arena.
Yep. And then there's a backstage interview with Naomi. Naomi talks about Natty being disrespectful. Then Natty interrupts and gets into Naomi's face. Naomi ends up standing up for herself. Natty gets all ticked off and leaves.
And
then, of course...
Carmella comes in wearing a goddamn free Ellsworth t-shirt. Just... Burn my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
You know,
miss Money in the Bank.
He'll be back by next week. I'm pretty sure his month will be up.
I thought it was until SummerSlam.
No. Daniel Bryan suspended him, almost 3 weeks ago? So he's got to be back by next week, if not the week after.
But Kamala talks about having her briefcase, and then, well, she basically leaves.
By the way, I totally called the next match as soon as I saw Charlotte come out. I'm like, oh, tag match.
And he was right. It was a women's tag match with Charlotte and Becky Lynch versus Lana and Tamina. Charlotte and Becky both come out first, and then Lana, and then Tamina. And then Lana and Becky are the ones that start in the ring, and then literally within a few seconds, Lana ends up tagging in Tamina. Becky tries to do the disarmer, and Tamina ends up dominating briefly, but Becky fights back. Then Lana dominates again. Then Lana tags in. Lana dominates. Becky attempts to fight back.
I want to call Lana in the ring dominating.
Yeah, that's true. She dominates yet again. Becky kicks out, and then there's
the funniest shit.
The crowd.
Lana can't wrestle.
Or you can't wrestle.
You can't wrestle.
Directed at Lana.
It was beautiful.
Tamina tags in. Tamina ends up dominating. Becky kicks Tamina. Charlotte ends up tagging in. Charlotte dominates. Tamina kicks out at 2. Lana tags in. Charlotte pins Lana. Charlotte and Becky win the match.
Can you see it otherwise, though? They do the little tea time, and then, Tamina pisses, yells at Lana, and then tells her to come back up the ring, rep again, and to leave. And I'm starting to like...
Ooh, she's ticked.
I'm surprised she didn't beat on her. Would have made more sense. I don't know how she's still tagging with the woman.
And then, of course...
May I?
Yes, please do.
Next, we get the WWE Champion, Jinder fucking Mahal. Yes, the meme continues. He comes out demanding for me Maharaja. He demands SummerSlam opponent.
And there's no sign of the Singh brothers or the Great Khali anywhere. So,
for those who I don't know if many people caught this, but as Jinder Mahal was, speaking Indian to quote unquote his own fan base, he literally said Punjabi. Thank you. He literally called out Cena's name before he came out in the entrance. Literally did it 2 seconds before. I'm like, really? You just called out Cena's name? You said Gina's name before he came out. Cena comes out. Tries to congratulate Jinder for how much he's willing to go far to keep the title and for him being champion thus far.
And also tells him to shut up.
Tell him to shut up. And says that keep your heads up because Cena's coming for you at SummerSlam. And then Shane McMahon comes.
Not Shane McMahon.
Sorry, my bad. Daniel.
The Yes Man.
The Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I guess Birdie let him free for the day. So Daniel Bryan comes out saying, John, you don't make the matches, and I do. Opportunities are fought for on SmackDown Live. So next week, for the first time ever, dream match quality, we are getting the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, versus John freaking Cena. Number 1 contenders match.
For the opportunity for the title at SummerSlam.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Now,
sorry, Kurt, but we can't.
Now, here's the thing. As much as I would love to see Cena as champion again, I don't want him to lose to Jinder Mahal. So please, Shinsuke Nakamura for the win. Put the belt on him. And the meme of Jinder.
Yep.
God damn it. And next we get to another particular favorite match of mine, because I just love both competitors in the ring so much. We get the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, with the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English and Mike Kanellis with his wife Maria Kanellis accompanying him to the ring.
Yeah, but then, of course, backstage, Kevin Owens is with Shane, and he's all ticked off about the match, starts running his mouth. Shane basically tells him to shut up and just talks about the match, and KO just keeps running his mouth.
Yeah.
But let's just get to the Aiden English Sami Zayn match.
A better highlight of the night.
Very much so. So, of course, Aiden English comes out first, starts singing in the ring, kind of serenading right up until Mike and Maria come out. And then after they come out and get in the ring, do their spiel. Sami Zayn comes out, and then, of course, the Perfect 10, and of course, that means Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger, both Canadian, on the same team. So, Team Canada, hello.
I feel Dillinger got a good showing in this match. A really good showing. With all the nonsensical booking from the last couple of weeks, I thought this was the first good showing for Dillinger. I don't know if they have anything planned for SummerSlam. Most likely not, considering how it's a dual brand big show. But still, it's nice to see him in such a good light for this one night.
Yep. So of course, there's English and Ty starting first. Ty starts dominating the matchup. Sami Zayn tags in. English kicks Zayn as he's distracted by Maria during the commercials, as they show. Mike tags in. Mike dominates. Zayn kicks out. English tags in. It's literally just back and forth until Ty tags in.
Yeah, pretty much. Eventually, Ty dominates both men. He pins in Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn hits a little of a kick on Mike Kanellis once again for the 3 count. Both men win the match.
Yep. And then, of course, the New Day was supposed to come out, as you could hear Big E starting to do his thing.
Oh, yes.
And then all of a sudden, you see Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston being dragged out by the Usos.
You hear from the audio first, Big E gets tagged, they get dragged out, all 3 of them get their shit kicked in. And
Big E tries to come out and help them, but then they attack him, too.
And, so quick little segment that didn't really go nowhere now. We get to the backstage interview with Nakamura.
And Renee Young.
Being asked, how do you feel with your match against Cena next week? And basically Nakamura says he'll take down Cena and he'll see Jinder at SummerSlam.
Although he does make a funny and uses Cena's thing of, you can't see me. Oh, that I will admit that was good. That was very, very good. I was laughing.
But now we get to possibly
the biggest main event I've seen.
Probably one of the best main events I've seen for Smackdown Live, probably in a very long time. Triple Threat United States Championship match, AJ, Kevin, and Jericho.
Oh, Jericho, how we've missed you.
Again, another man who's had a good showing in this match.
Oh my goodness. It was, well, in order to use the term that's usually used with AJ, phenomenal.
Very much so.
So, Styles and Jericho end up starting off by dominating it against KO, which I thought was interesting. And then Chris tries to pin Styles, although Styles kicks out. And then they both try to pin each other, but they both kick out. Then KO tries to stop the pinfall. KO and Jericho start beating each other up, which we kind of all expected. Then KO kicks out of the pin.
It's funny how you bring. You know what to me was the best sequence in the match?
What?
How did it go? Forearm from AJ, and then we got a forearm from AJ, then a forearm to AJ to Kevin Owens, then AJ gets hit with the enziguri, and then Chris Jericho gets hit with a super kick, then Owen gets hit with a Pele kick. It was beautiful.
Beautiful, wonderful job, men. Amazing.
Let's see AJ attempts the Styles Clash, but then gets reversed into a Walls of Jericho. But of course, didn't actually get a tap out. Then he hit a code breaker on AJ. Again, Styles kicks out, and then AJ starts countering, building himself back up. And then
Jericho, of course, performs the Walls of Jericho on KO, which I still can't.
I know. And of course,
he almost stopped.
Yes, Jericho almost kicked out of the pop-up powerbomb, kicked out of 2, and then he took a second, went for the bullfrog splash, and before he attempted Jericho, AJ came in, threw him out of the ring, pinned Jericho.
After AJ kind of landed a little weird, with the ropes there in the face.
But your new United States champion, once again, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And of course, immediately after the match, Owens demanded that, again, for next week's SmackDown Live, we also will have, once again, another U.S. title match between the two. Just kind of hope they stop hot potatoing the belt around.
It's kind of like hot potato pass.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. I remember that from when we were kids. Oh, why do that with a title? Why? But
you know what?
Of the two shows this week,
and to think next week's set of shows for both Raw and SmackDown are going to be good.
I know.
For Raw, we still have the triple threat main events for their show. Next week's SmackDown is
with Roman Reigns in it.
Yes.
What? I'm sorry. I gotta be proud of the Shield boys and how far they've all come. Okay.
SmackDown.
Yes, I know, but we also
and of
brought
course,
Raw briefly.
And still, of course, the loss of Talking Smack still looms
let's
us.
just not go there because well, it still hurts.
Oh, quick thing for those who are wondering about us covering 205 Live.
It didn't happen this week.
Didn't happen this week. I might get to it later on in the week, but it's 205 Live. You people get it.
But we're definitely going to be covering NXT tomorrow.
And stay tuned for a couple more announcements along for the rest of the week, because we have a few more things planned out coming your way.
So stay tuned.
Speaking of
Stay safe.
Speaking of which, we're tomorrow's Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
Make sure you tune in for that NXT review. Oh yes, that is also true. Still very damn true. We're TNE. This has been another episode of. I know what I said. This has been another episode of Squared Circle Discussions, and we'll be seeing you in the next video. Have a good night.
Peace.
Wait. Don't leave me hanging with the too sweet.